Alrighty then. Wow, 4,000 viewers. That's a tad excessive considering it is currently 1:36 a.m. I guess we're getting a few viewers from the EU as they get up. Good morning, Denmark, by the way. Whatever works. Alright. Watch out, lads. He's got a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Now that's a spoon. Ah. We'll see you play knifey spoony before. That's my authentic Australian. I hope you liked it. It's almost as good as In Control's British. Alright, we're gonna go Banshee, because it seems to work pretty well. Here's hoping he doesn't proxy Marauder. Well, it's okay, he said good luck, which means he's not gonna cheese. It is known. Good morning, Belgium. Oh yeah, that would be great. Good morning, Denmark, with the ridiculously cheesy radio. Good morning, Denmark! 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 Danes! Alright. There we go. There's a few British viewers as well. I bet there's no Australians. Well, not after that impression, anyway. I don't think I've actually lost a game in a good few days, strangely enough. I lost during that cheese fest a couple of times, but when I've played straight up, I haven't actually lost, so... This is a little... MMR decay is a little silly, I gotta say. It does tend to cause me to go up against people... Oh, wow, I'm really late on that gas. Man, I might not even bother with the Reaper, actually. Yeah, I mean, it is Terran we're going up against, so the Reaper might not be that useful. I could go with a later Reaper just to scout for a starport, I guess. But I don't know what I was doing there. That was supposed to go down on 12, it went down on 14. That's no use to anybody. Man, we even let him in the base. Alright, there's supposed to be a Terran pack that says you can't do that. Yeah? So I'm going to lock you in the base, and I'm going to kill you with a Marine for that. I would have let you live, but... I'm sorry. Oh, god damn it. Aha! Screw you, RNG. There we go. This SCV is going to be very, very dead. No! You cannot leave! There we go.
Upgrade complete.
So this one went a little bit weird. It was not the intended build order. So I think we'll just rush our expansion out as quickly as we can get it. Have a quick look for his. I'll see if I can get up the ramp. Probably just poke up the ramp and right back down again. Oh, alright. He's going to pull that. I'll do the same thing. He's actually expanding really fast. Alright. Okay, time to leave. Alright, we might have a pretty tough opponent here. He's got his expansion down a lot faster than me. I'm tempted, actually, to get aggressive instead. Let's get the factory down. Let's at least get a bit of a tech lead on him. Is that a CC first? I think it was. Yeah, it must have been. Alright. I don't know what could I do to him? I don't usually encounter Terran that do this, so... I'm trying to think what the best option is. Like, what can I do to this guy that would punish that? Well, because I started off pretty standard, probably not a lot. But I can maybe do something with this. We could go... We're going to go for Banshee. And we're going to see if we can hurt him with that. As he's delayed a lot of his tech. So we're going to do that. Lift that up, put it a little bit further back. Straight into that. We've got a few Marines. So we'll go down bottom there. Set up that. We're expanding as well, so it's not like we're all in on this. Send the Marines down the ramp. Go away. Thank you. Make sure he doesn't get any scouting information. Fly in there. Alright, that's good. Ah, he landed a scan right on it. Alright, let's see if we can fool him. I'm going to build a tank. And build a reactor. Oh, I want to build a reactor here, but it won't let me. Alright. Okay, we're going to go Banshee. I'm hoping that kind of fooled him a little bit, but I think we're up against a tough opponent now. So far, his build's been really solid. He's not messing around. 3 racks behind this.
Not enough.
Get a tech lab on here. I was late on this Banshee as well, which is even worse.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so this could be a problem. Alright, well, we'll do the best we can. If I lose... Alright, no big deal. It happens.
Complete.
Okay. That's that. We've got a bunch more of those. Let's just try and get our macro up to where it needs to be. Got 1 bunker down. Definitely take a 2nd and 3rd gas. We'll go in there with the Banshee and see what we can do with it. He may have decided to be light on the defense, in which case we might be able to exploit that. What did we just fire on? Oh, it was an SCV scouting, okay.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's take a bunch of these and get them over there. Didn't really want a tech lab on that.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Flooding a lot of money here.
Vespine gas.
Okay, so he scans my main. I'm going to set up a tank now, I think.
Additional supply depots required.
Supply depots are going to be a problem.
Add-on complete.
I'm going to take a 3rd. Banshee's on the way around, so let's see if we can do any damage with it.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
Okay, we can. That's cool. Don't know how much, but we'll try. So he didn't defend here, which is good, and this is a good map for Banshee. So we're going to force pretty much all of his... Oh, he's got a Viking, okay. So we're just going to sit there and do as much damage as we can. Alright, so we got a good few SCVs, and we didn't invest too much, so that's okay. I have a feeling he's going tanks, so getting into a tank war with him is going to be unpleasant, but I might at least have the defender's advantage. So we're going to lift up, switch that over, start to get some work done here. We want an engineering bay, just so we can kind of ward off the Vikings if he decides to push in with them. We'll probably... Well, a 2nd bunker won't help too much if he decides to go tank. I don't really know what he's doing, so let's scan. Yeah. Oh, that's a 2nd... Is he going double tank? That's interesting and going to be hard to deal with, I think. I mean, tank for me is bad at the best of times. I'm pretty bad at marine tank, but this is going to end up being even messier, I think. So I think the best thing we can do... Get some of these around the edge. Build some more units up. Get combat shields. I am uncertain as to what exactly he's doing. I might have to land a scan at his main. He scanned me again, interestingly. Oh, here come the Vikings. Alright, so he's sieging me right now, which is mildly annoying, but nothing more than that. I might have to repair this. We need a few of our own Vikings. Oh, don't do that! Jeez! Christ. This needs to go somewhere else, like over here. Alright, so I've pushed those back for the time being. Let's see if we can get that missile turret finished up. Anything that can limit his movement. Even high-tech auto tracking would be useful here. Anything that could kind of limit his ability to do anything. Build more units. Okay, so that little siege up didn't do much. I think is the time to counter-attack. Get some drops going. Okay, things are looking a little bit better after that. I didn't lose too much from that little push, so that's okay. He had a few tanks. I killed a few of them. I didn't lose any of mine. We can repair here and get back to work. These are wasting time. We actually placed a 3rd here, as weird as it sounds. But he might not expect it. which is my hope.
What's going on? Ready for dust off.
Alright.
Now what?
Okay.
Will do.
Counter-attack. Heavy drop aggression.
Is under attack. Depleted.
Oh, he found it.
Research complete.
So much for that.
Are under attack.
Yeah, there's not much that can be done there. So we're going to heavily counter-attack into his main with a drop. So he's coming from that direction. So let's get some of those missile turrets up there. Move our tank defense.
Waiting on you.
Heavy drop aggression.
Base is under attack.
Picking up or dropping off.
Mineral field depleted.
Well, we definitely managed to do some damage. We pretty much cleared out that natural there. What the hell is with all my spare SCVs all over the place? Tanks are sieging up there, okay. I told my fucking tanks to move, and they never did. That's an absolute joke. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Alright, this is bad. My tanks just did not move when I told them to redeploy, which is fucking wonderful. Alright, this is going to be very difficult to handle now. I'm not mining from this base. Can't seem to get a good angle here. Come on! Really? That was an angle. You should have shot them from there. What the fuck? Alright, I need to get all my units in position. This is just silly. Alright, pull this out of the way. Get repairs on this thing immediately. Make sure we don't lose the CC. Missile turrets are up. Marines are ready. Push him back. We need definitely a few more Marines for an attack. I think because most of his stuff is there, we could probably hit him again. Let's do that. Build more stuff in general. We can't beat him in the Viking War. That's basically impossible at this point. Okay. We're going to reposition and get back on here. In the meantime, reposition the tanks.
Get me out of this mess. Inbound.
So don't seriously tell me. Oh, god damn it. Drop now. Drop, 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 drop. Come on. You saw that coming a mile away. That apparently only works once.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Jesus, yeah, he's just got that massive Viking tank, and I don't even know what to do against it. I can't get a Viking count up high enough to beat it. Tried my best to defend against it, it didn't really do anything, so yeah. He's probably taken a third base by now.
Not enough.
I would imagine I'm pretty dead. The fact that that drop failed to do anything
Ready for pickup.
was really unhelpful.
Will do, Commander.
Send that round the side. Get some more medevacs out.
Not enough minerals.
Sitting on a ton of gas, which isn't going to help me at all. Where are the rest of my tanks? This one's still there for some stupid-ass reason. God knows why that is. Get them on the edge where they can actually do something. A push across the map won't work because he's got too many tanks. I mean, I did some damage to his economy, but if he actually has as many bases as I think he does, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Field depleted.
And I lost a base as well, so I don't have much going for me there. So
Additional
we'll
supply depots.
We'll head in and see if he's taken the back base. And if he has, we'll try and do some damage.
Additional supply depots.
He has not. Okay, is he really on two bases? He might be on one of the bases to the side or in the front there, so with that many tanks, I think he should be.
Hallelujah.
Be a bit weird if he
Mineral
wasn't.
field depleted.
This Marine. Lol. Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright, time to leave before the Vikings come in.
Mineral field depleted.
I heard that.
We did some damage.
Not enough minerals.
He's doing a lot of scanning here. We can get up some siege tanks, certainly,
Not
but
enough minerals.
we now can't mine, really, so... Alright, he's sieging now. Okay,
Base is under attack.
this is gonna get ugly. Yeah, I'm just going to lose immediately here. I can't fight that. That was a really annoying strategy and reminds me why I hate TBT. That was horrible. Alright, well, never mind. It happens. Not much I could have done from there, I think. Whenever the opponent has a lot of tanks, I really don't know what to do, and I just fall to pieces, so there you go. Didn't get any... Well, I got some done with the initial Banshee, but it wasn't enough. So, Ryung and actually a couple of the guys from the Axiom team are going to play in about 10 minutes in a tournament, a SEA tournament. I'm going to try and cast at least one of those games, because I want to cast a game. Sounds like fun. So, Olivia is going to check for me as to whether or not that's possible. We'll see when it starts, and then maybe we can do a little cast. Why not? Sounds good. I need a little break anyway. My throat's getting a bit of a... I've been doing a lot of recording today, I'll put it that way. I did a stream, I did 2 WTFs, 2 Hearthstone, a Starcraft thing, and then the Starcraft stream. So, I've had a busy day. Being kept alive by Lucashead right now. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can cast Ryung's game. That'll be fun. So I will let you know if that's possible. Now, once I cast Ryung's game, I'll probably sign off for the night, because it's getting a little late. That was exhausting. That was definitely a pretty tough game. I'm trying to think like what the best way to deal with tanks is, because when the opponent has a lot of tanks, you've kind of got to outmaneuver them, and that's pretty hard to do. He eventually had Hellbats, and he just went full mech and destroyed me. Didn't really see that coming. With Viking air control, it's very difficult to deal with, too. Yeah, he did well. All credit to him, he actually did really well there. He said that game's going to start in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to find out whether or not it's possible for me to cast, and if it is, then I'll probably cheese one game and then do the cast. Nukes would work, yeah. Nuke is pretty viable. The main problem with Nuke is kind of getting the range to do it, because once the scan goes off, the tank can kill you. So, if he knows where the ghost is, it's pretty difficult. Mass Raven can work if you've got the gas, but good luck going Mass Raven on 2 bases, and you're not going to get any higher than that otherwise. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, again, he completely outplayed me. I didn't do well that game at all, so it's kind of an annoying strat, but at the end of the day, it's siege tanks, so it's kind of a key unit. Let's just say. Apparently, I can cast Ring's game, so cool. We're gonna do a little cast. Sounds fun. Alright. Cool. So I can do it, and I have found the chat, so... Gonna knock a bit of a stream delay on because of this. There we go. Cool. Alright, we should be casting fairly soon, folks. This should be fun. I'm just getting added to the game, and then we'll fire it up. Thanks for your patience, by the way. Much appreciated. Good morning to those just waking up in the EU. So here it's, well, reasonable time over if you're on Central European or Eastern European time. Those on Eastern European time, by the way, should bear in mind that there's a pretty cool tournament coming up by the name of Asus Rock. Alicia's going to be playing in it. There's going to be some great players like Jaedong and Tasia there too. So it might be something you want to pay attention to. Go. Just changing over a few things from Team Liquid here. Should work. Again, thank you very much for your patience. So as to what tournament we're doing, by the way. It's actually called the Saturday Showdown, which means we're officially time travelers because it's Friday. But in Australia, it probably isn't. But I'm pretty sure it still is. But never mind, it's called the Saturday Showdown. It's a $125 event sponsored by MSI. Actually, it's a $175 event sponsored by MSI. The other caster will be Dougville, lol. I'm just going to cast a couple of games and then I'm going to sign off because it's crazy late here, but... just waiting for map vetoes and then we'll get started. Again, thank you very much for your patience if you've just tuned in. I'm going to do a little cast of the MSI Saturday Showdown series, and The first match will be featuring Axiom's very own Ryung. Yep, apparently it is actually Friday, so these people are crazy. Friday is confirmed. I thought it, you know, I'm pretty sure the Earth isn't that big. So the Saturday Showdown happens on a Friday. Cunning. Very cunning. It may possibly be a 2-day event that ends on a Saturday. Hard to say. There have been several of these events previously, by the way. Quite a few of them. 8 in total. They started in, looks to be September of 2013. The last one was actually won by Pig, and the second place was Apocalypse, and then Arthur came in third. Solar won the one before that. Solar's a bit of a beast, by the way. If you've been watching Pro League, you know exactly who Solar is. Plays for Samsung Galaxy. He's a little bit scary. Apparently, they moved it because of WCS. That makes sense. So, it's the Saturday-Friday Showdown. Never saw that coming. I have the right interface on. Yeah, everything should be fine. It is possible that this tournament will go on for another 6 hours, and then it will actually be Saturday, I think, but never mind. I've got on this pretty weird sleeping schedule over the last few days. You probably noticed when I start streaming at 2 a.m. It's like, shouldn't you be in bed? Probably, yes. Will I be? No. Not yet, anyway. Eventually. But not right now. Alright, so things will be moving momentarily. I'm going to go to a quick music break, and I'll put a title up just to remind people what the hell's going on, and then we'll begin. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Go. Sweet. And as it turns out, we have a game invite. Oh, nice. That works. Alright, let's get some game music on. Let's kill our music. There we go. Sweet. Let's get this done. It will be Ryung versus Deviant. Best of 3 series beginning on Frost LE. Okay. Haven't cast in a little while, so it's going to be a TVP match.